ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we're going to look at a brand new tank that you're able to get in the event. It's not this tank right here. It's not the Churchill VIII. It's not the Churchill VII. It, of course, is the Churchill VIII. Yes, you can get the Churchill VIII in the store. It's in the event. It's basically what you need to do. You need to buy bundles. So, of course, yes, there is a twist. You need to buy bundles, and when you buy bundles in the store, you get these rewards, or the missing currency, or the currency that you can then get either this tank or you can get the Konzi Panzer. There are other things that you can buy as well, as you can see, the P43 and all these tanks that if you have missed them. But 150, I mean, it's, yeah, let's have a look. So if we go into store, we need 150. Now, I am on my press account, so it's not too bad. So basically, I could buy a Chieftain Mark 6, 15k gold. Very, very, very good buy. That is 15,000 gold. Absolutely perfect. It's a great tank only for 50,000 gold, 15,000 gold. On top of that, we do get 86 of the currency, the Kubel, as it's known. We still need a little bit more. So, yeah, you're going to have to buy a couple of bundles at least. Let's just go down the list to see where we can buy the bundles. But you can see there is actually quite a few offers in the store. You know, you've got the E25, 3,500 gold. Very good buy. You've got the ISU 122S. Not a popular tank, it's quite rare nowadays. That's for 3,000 gold. And of course, if you go higher, you get these tanks, these tier 8 tanks as well. Very, very good buys these are. I'm not going to lie, they are good buys. Again, a tier 9 here for 9,000 gold. On top of that, we get 51 of these currencies. So how many currencies do we have now? We need 13. So we're going to go back to the shop, and I mean, it doesn't matter because it's not my gold. So we're just going to buy the ISU. We're going to buy the ISU for the gold. We're going to go back and we're going to get the Churchill VIII. So there we go. We've got the tank, we've got the tank, we've got the tank. Thank you very much. And here is the Churchill VIII. Now, it has already got the upgraded model, the PBR. So it does look like an absolute beast. The gun, however, doesn't look that big. Now, I'm not a lover of the Churchills. You know, there are some okay. Some have got good guns. Some have got good DPM. But other than that, hey, what are you doing? Let's just put this one on, shall we? No, what one should we use? Let's use this. Why not? So yeah, other than the DPM of the tank, it's normal that Churchills are not normally like fantastic. They're not normally the best of tanks. Now, this is a tier 6. I mean, the penetration seems all right. 242 if you run it with calibrated shells. 22. I mean, I'm going to go with the DPM here because I think the pen should just be about enough. And we're going to have a bit of live gameplay for you. So things could go horribly wrong, as they always do when I do these live gameplays. So there we go. Let's have a look at the stats, and then we will have a game. So turret armor 152, the whole armor as well 152. So straight off the bat, not too bad. I'm sure there's quite a few weak points in that armor. But tier 6, when you're gonna come up against tier 5s, that isn't actually that bad armor. So you've got 1,924 DPM. The reload is 8.4, penetration 155 on your AP, 220 on your heat, and 50 on your HE. You've got a 270 alpha gun, 220 if you're using heat, and 350 with the HE. Aim time is okay at 3.1, however the gun dispersion isn't great at 0.380, and of course, as I've said, with the gun depression is only 5 degrees, and the top speed is just 22 kilometers per hour. So yeah, it does struggle. Like all the Churchills struggle, or most of the Churchills do struggle. They are quite slow. And that gun depression as well, 5 degrees, it can really be quite bad. I'm not going to lie. With just the 5 degrees of gun depression, So yeah, I'm not, as I've said, I'm not a lover of the Churchills. There's a couple of okay ones. I mean, the Churchill VII's all right. There's another Churchill that has pretty much the Cromwell B gun, which for it's a heavy tank having a medium tank gun, so it's got really good DPM. But I get bored of these tanks quite a bit. Other than the armor profile, by the look of this, it doesn't seem a crazy tank. I'm not gonna lie. So it doesn't seem, on paper, it doesn't seem like it's a tank that I want to go out into the shop and spend all my gold because I want to get this tank because I haven't got it, basically. So I'm sure, as you can see, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna play it quite aggressive because I want to see what this tank is capable of doing. And as you can see, there are quite a few tanks out there, over there. So I might have to sort of maybe, no, okay, not angle that much, but I'm pretty much going to die at this point, I think, because this guy's penetrating me. He's not bouncing. He's not bouncing. None of them are bouncing. Oh, there we go. We got a bounce. So he's now a one shot. I've got the tank coming behind me, and if I wiggle, maybe yeah, you know what? I've got a bit of cover now. Wait, thank you very much. It's a bit too late. But I think I'm going to die. I think I really am going to die. So you can see just by that yeah, you can get the bounces, but it's not a tank that really you can rely on the armor profile. I mean, as you see, we did get some bounces at least. I really want to go and look at this Churchill, but I'm afraid if I go around the corner, he's going to look at me and he's going to kill me, and I don't really want that at the moment. Should we just go forward and have a look if we can actually see him? I mean, look at, yeah, the armor profile. To be fair, that didn't seem too bad. That seemed all right, the armor profile there. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's nothing special. Again, if you want to buy certain tanks in the bundle, hey, wow, okay, nice one, Dicker Max. So if you want to go into the store, and there are certain tanks, you know, like the Cromwell B. If you want to go out there and think, you know what, I really want a Cromwell B. Not a Cromwell B, a Chieftain Mark 6. So if you go out there and think, you know, I really want a Chieftain Mark 6 and maybe a couple of other tanks, then yeah, why not? You're going to probably get a free tank to go with it. So in that sense, it isn't that bad. But yeah, I wouldn't go out there and buy a load of bundles just to get the tank. I wouldn't do it. For me, it isn't worth it that much. It isn't that great. It's an okay tank. As you can see, you can get some bounces. I'm probably going to die now if hey, I got a bounce. There we go. And there we go. We get the nice damage. So it seems okay. You know, that is literally it. It seems okay. Again, if you're going to go out and spend a lot of money to try and buy the bundles to get enough of their bells to get the tank, then yeah, it isn't worth it. But if you're going to go out and buy the bundles anyway, because those are the tanks that you want, and you end up getting this tank, then yeah, it's not bad for a free tank, because it will be a free tank, because you're not buying the bundles to get this tank. You get this as like a little reward. We still done the damage. We still got some block damage, 830, which if we wouldn't have got that, we would have been dead. I suppose you can look at it like that. But it is what it is. It's okay. That is just about it for me. Like, it's nothing special, nothing to write home about. I'd like it more if it was a little bit quicker for me. You know, I don't care about the gun depression as much. Yeah, I love gun depression, but these tanks, you know, I'm used to them all with no gun depression really. So I just like these tanks maybe be a little bit quicker. And as you can see, the armor profile, there are a lot of weak points that can still be penetrated. So don't look at the stats and think, wow, 152, because you can still get penetrated. The lower plate will be easily penetrated, and I'm sure there'll be parts of the turret as well. So let me know your thoughts. Is it a tank that you want? Is it a tank that you got and you really enjoy? Do you even like the Churchill tanks? Because there's quite a few, as you can see here. There are quite a few Churchills now in tier 6. There's four Churchills just in tier 6. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But for now, I hope you enjoy the weekend. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With